Hi everybody, it's Forbes Riley here for SpinGym, and I've got something very exciting. We've got Kaehler on board, celebrity fitness trainer, and she has got a workout that is going to get your arms rockin' sexy. Stay tuned.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
You have your SpinGym?
Right here.
Now, there are some other things that we will need for this workout.
Okay.
A sturdy chair. Not a horse. A roll of masking tape. Some playing cards. About 20 is perfect. A sturdy wall. You might want something on the floor if you're not on carpet, maybe a mat or a towel. And I think that's about it.
And a SpinGym.
That's what I said first. She's already not listening. What are we going to do about that? So we're going to start. So our warm-up, we're basically going to spin. And what I want you to do with it is I just want you to move your feet. So this is just a little bit to get that heart rate going, kind of get the body warm.
And isn't it interesting how quickly, if you just did this with a regular class, is half the time by using SpinGym, isn't it true?
Oh, there's no question, because my heart rate's already up.
Well, it's because you're using, your arms above your heart. It's wild the amount of cardio. I'm starting to sweat.
So this is a nice, gentle way to get your body ready for some exercises. And I think it's always important to get just feeling like you're warm, even where you got your breathing elevated, because that way you're getting your body prepared for exercise. Okay? Good. All right, let's hold the arms and let's take our knees up. So we're just going to lift, just kind of coming up. We're going to take that side to side. Perfect. Little range of motion.
There you go. This feels good. And of course, don't forget to breathe.
Breathing is so important.
Why?
Well, a lot of times exercise makes people hold their breath. So it's a helpful hint to just hear yourself breathe. Because when you hold your breath, it will cause your blood pressure to go up. So we want to keep that body flowing. So get that air in and out. All right, how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel warm.
Okay, good. All right, we're going to still the legs, and we're going to take our SpinGym, and we're just going to work the arms. So we're just pressing out. Thumbs are in, making the fist, and we're pushing across. Good. Arms are shoulder level. Bellies are fired up. Because as Forbes says, if you let go of that belly, your SpinGym will be sagging in the middle.
And we don't want anything to sag on our bodies or our SpinGym.
No, we don't.
So suck it in. Okay, my arms, I'm feeling this. Whoa.
Okay, 5 more. Come on.
I'll tell you what, the more you focus on your arms, and I created this.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, you will feel it up through here, and I'll tell you what, you know what else what's great about SpinGym? Don't you find your whole body's energized?
Everything. Because I'm already breathing, I've got blood circulating through my body, so it's fantastic. Number 2, we're going up against these poles. Now this is where you'll need your sturdy wall in your house. Do you want to go on that one?
I'm just going to watch.
Okay, you watch. All right. Now, this is called a wall sit.
Right.
This is fantastic for the legs. Okay? You've got your knees and your hips almost parallel to the floor. I'm still holding that SpinGym. And we've pulled the belly button in tight, back is up against the wall, and you're holding. Okay? I'm going to move myself because you're going to take over.
Now, here's one of the interesting things that I found. When I would do wall squats before SpinGym, I would tire out after about 20 to 40 seconds. I find when you SpinGym, you're so distracted that you can see.
She's already moving ahead. Now, that's part 2. Howewhoever, we can move to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Keep going.
You know what, I need to be
going.
distracted.
We'll have to be bringing in the little whoosh that I need for her. All right, now, I want you to come down a little lower, okay? So inch yourself down even lower, a little more. It's really like a chair that is just floating. And one of the things that you're doing now is you're working quad, and you're working hamstring, and you're working glute. And we're staying there, okay? Now, what I want you to do is just hold it in one hand, and you're going to reach up with the arms, come down to the thighs. Up to the arms, down to the thighs. 5 more. 1, Good.
That's good.
And 2. And 3. Good breathing, follow along. 4. And up. 5. Good. Now our last 30 seconds, I want you to take that SpinGym again, and out you go. Pressing it back. Good.
Now, and a hint I have to give, if your shoulders are getting tired, you can go one side to the other side.
And I love doing that. That's the versatility. You can change up the muscles, give one a break while you work the other. That's so important to keep going. Added variety, more fun. Now let's take our last 10 in front. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can do it. 3, 2, and 1.
Oh,
good. Pull off that wall.
Can I share something with you?
Yes.
And you?
Yes.
I would have never stayed down there that long if I wasn't doing my SpinGym. And I love this. Thank you for pushing us.
And it's a nice combination. I think combining exercises, and that's one of the things that I've done in my classes when I train my clients, is you combine exercises together. So we're going to keep this close by.
I have one quick question.
Yes, go.
That's a very static exercise. How does it actually do, and what does it do for me?
You're strengthening your body because you're having to hold your body weight up.
Right.
And that's working those muscles so that they have endurance. And you're building up so that you're holding your body weight. I love strengthening my body with my body.
Perfect. Do you do sets of this? Will I do another one
Yes,
of
we're
these?
going to come back to that. So let's put this down because we're going to add our cards. So everybody go ahead and grab your cards. All right, everybody, our next exercise is with those playing cards. So grab onto those and let me show you the exercise. This is one of my signature moves. I love it. I've been doing this for many years. It's great because you don't have to count, and that is so cool. Okay. So you'll take your cards and let's hold all of them, and I've got about 20 in my left hand. You'll step forward with the left leg and go ahead and deal one of those cards down by your shoe on the inside of your foot. So you've just placed it there. Keep that forward knee right over your ankle as you drop that card. So, my friend.
This makes lunges so much more fun.
So much more fun, right?
Give you an ace, baby. Okay, here we go.
All right. So you're stepping out with that left leg and deal right down and then come back. Just go for it. I'm going to give a little tips while you're doing it. When you lunge, a lot of people shy away from lunges because they're worried about their knee. If you're in the proper position, your knee is not being used. It's the quad and the glutes. So you want to step out far enough so that you've got that knee in front right over your ankle, not behind, not forward. And you can really push back as you step back with your heel. So feel that as you push with that heel, it really engages in the glute. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm pretty much done.
No, you're
How
not.
many more cards yes, I turned.
Wow!
Okay, I'm going. This is not the comedic workout. This is the I'm going to lift my butt off my thighs workout. I can feel it getting tighter.
It is, and these are so fun because you travel. And look at, there's our little friend Kim Kardashian down there. How'd she sneak in?
Hey, I'm just envisioning that this is what Julia Roberts does to look as good as she does.
And she does, and she does.
Well, whatever
now,
you're doing, it works.
While we are waiting, we're going to use this as a way to superset. So we've just done lower, we're going back to upper.
Right.
And I'd like you to alternate between pulling at the top and then pulling in the chest. I will grab your cards. And that way we've got the heart rate still going, we're switching muscle groups, and we're not getting bored.
No, actually that's really fun and very distracting because I find that I shy away from lunges.
Right, and they're so good. They're so good for lifting the butt. They're great for toning and kind of carving that front of the leg. And heart rate. Heart rate's up because you're using a lot of body, a lot of muscle to do that action.
I know that everyone at home appreciates how hard I work.
Oh, we're working her. We're working her. Okay, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, don't stop, 1. Good. Hand it over. Now they're in the right hand, right leg, go. Perfect. Again, take that large step out as far as you can, keeping that knee over the ankle, and push back with that heel so you really engage the glute.
And if all else fails, you can have a job working 21 table in Vegas.
I love the cards.
This is wild. I've seen you do this, and you know what? I've never done it. It's great.
I love them. I love them. Super duper fantastic. And wait till you see the trick that we have coming up. Don't get excited now.
I can't believe you have Kim Kardashian playing cards.
Well, what's funny is Kim and I did a workout video together, and we made little cards that had the exercises on them, so you could remember what to do.
That's a great idea.
But they snuck in there. I was having all my red and blue cards. So we're almost to the end. This is our last card. So here we go. Straddle those cards, please.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we'll be coming down, picking up one at a time.
All right.
One at a time. Nice plie as you go out. Now, as you go down, think straight down, knees over the toes, coming back up. Good. Belly button is pulled in tight. Exhale as you lift.
So look down.
And extend this arm as you go down. So extend. Keep those cards in that hand. Extend that arm forward. Yes. Now go down, pick up.
Oh.
Yes. Butt goes straight towards the floor. Chest is almost looking outward. You're just using a little peripheral vision down. Squat down. Good. And come up. Good. Squeeze the belly back towards the spine. Good. Try not to drop so far over. Straight down. Good. Come up. Perfect. Almost there. This is working your glutes. This is working inner outer thigh. This is working quad. This is working heart rate. This is working really not the brain. All you're doing is down and up. You don't have to count. Just get those cards up.
I have a new squeeze technique.
Fantastic.
Pincher technique. Uh-oh. And I have to share with you.
And here we go. Keep going and share.
Okay. I went horseback riding for the first time in a long time. This straddle position, oh my God, I did this. Wow, if you haven't been horseback riding in a while, you know what I'm talking about.
Fantastic.
Oh.
Well, while we're in our set here, I'm going to get ready for our next exercise, which is a fabulous chair squat. How you feeling?
I feel great.
Fantastic? Okay, good. Let's get a little tricep in here. So we're going to take one arm and we're going to go back. Good. Nice. And what I love about this is that you can really isolate. You feeling?
Oh, yeah.
And I can see her and feel her triceps. Good. Let's switch sides. Excellent.
This is one of my favorite signature moves with SpinGym. Because you know what's
Right
interesting
in
is you can actually increase the weight the shorter and faster that you punch. So you can go from 3 to 5 pounds up to about 15 pounds if you really move it without having to get down and change weights.
I love it. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hand it over, take a seat. All right, good. We are in our new exercise, 4 arms. You're going to need your sturdy chair. So this is a time to grab something that is sturdy. Kitchen chair is great, dining room chair is great. This is a chair that I just have in my backyard. Something that's sturdy, but if you're doing this at the office, not a chair with wheels. That will not work.
You wouldn't think you had to say that.
I know, but we do. So here's the exercise. This is a stabilizing exercise. Get into that tricep dip position.
Okay.
So fingertips come around the seat of the chair. Hips are close to that back of the chair. Chest is up. Now, typically in a dip, we go down and up. We're not doing that.
Okay.
You're going to take your left leg and extend it out. Now we're starting to hold. Now we've got more muscle that we got to hold up. Right?
Yes.
Take that right hand and I just want you to release it. Straight out hold. Come back. Sit down. Perfect.
Wow. After doing that wall squat, my butt is wow. Feel it. Now
Right leg. Belly button in towards the spine. Left arm reach. Hold, hold, hold.
much better than the first time.
Beautiful. Come back.
Wow.
Awesome.
You know, that's very simple looking, but I have to tell you, it's really powerful. That's a great exercise. Yeah.
Ready? Here we go. Now we will do dips. Down and up 10 times. Pulling off the chair. Hold. Stomach in tight. Chest up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know, I might want to recommend if you get tired of holding SpinGym in your thumbs
To change.
Yeah. One of the ways I like to do it is to put my fingers in, thumbs down.
I love that.
Great chest workout for a roll. You just feel it right across.
And you're just doing the first two.
Well, the first two fingers. Now, let me show you something. Put your thumbs down for a different kind of feel.
Love it.
Isn't it more intense when you change your thumbs?
Yes, and lower down in the lat.
Okay,
all right. You psyched for some cardio?
I'm always.
Okay. Well, we're not going to run in this space, and we're not going to step aerobics, even though that's my favorite thing of all time. And there's no treadmill, there's no bike. But look what I brought.
Is that to put over my mouth so I don't eat? Or so I can't talk and you get to talk?
This is actually now the time that you are going to get your roll of masking tape, which I have right here, and I'm going to put this right down. Oops, look at that. I made a little mess, but who cares? Right down onto the floor.
See, just when you thought you needed big, expensive equipment, all you need is a really inexpensive SpinGym, some tape, some cards, you're set.
Okay, here we go. Stand over there.
Okay.
Face me.
Oh, all right.
Come a little closer.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Not that close. Back up.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now, you're going to hop on both feet, over and back. Go. Yes.
She didn't hop with me.
Go.
Okay.
I'm the trainer, remember?
Okay.
Good. Okay, now, I want you to kind of get going like this.
Okay.
Go, go.
Well, that's cool.
Good. And I'm going to count. 1 and 2. Okay, now you got to look down because I need you over that. Now, here's the thing at home. Is this can go on carpet, this can go on anything. The key is you're giving yourself something to do. Get out a stopwatch, or you're watching us do this. But this is a great exercise that you can do at any given time. Okay, hold. Now, you're going to pick up one foot. I want you to do it on one side. Go, back and forth.
She's totally crossed the line on this one.
8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. You did it. Back to both feet. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, do the other leg. 8 times. 8 times. Yep. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, let's face here. Over and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the tape. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, talk to me.
Who knew a piece of tape could be so hard?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
High five on that really quick. Okay. And we're back.
I'm stunned. I had. Okay.
So, this is a great way to implement, a way to kick that heart rate up.
Heart rate is on fire.
Bring it back down. Kick the heart rate up, bring it back down. Okay. Split it with your SpinGym. Come back, come down. It's just, it's got to be a little fun, right?
Absolutely. It's definitely fun.
Definitely fun. Short and fun. You know the other thing?
What?
This is what's really important, especially gals. We need some impact. Now, I did a little bit. I have some hip issues.
Right.
But we need to stimulate our bone.
Well, and by the way,
when you jump,
yeah,
it stimulates the bone, which makes it stronger. And we have to do that to prevent osteoporosis, osteopenia, anything that you can do. By just jumping 10 times, your body weight is going to stimulate bone growth.
Okay, let me share something. I'd never done that exercise with Kathy. And the reason that I was a little hesitant, and you may have this at home, is that I've had knee surgery. I'm fine, but it was more in my head about, oh, can I do that? And I did it just fine. So I'm actually very motivated, and I hope you are too, to do that, but I don't want to do more. Because it's fun, it's not that hard. And can you hear my heart rate?
Your breathing is up.
Wow.
It's good.
That's phenomenal. Good. That is phenomenal exercise. I'm going to work on that one, and I hope that you do too.
And it's really, really great for the bone density, which is so important for all of us gals. Doing something that has impact, getting calcium in your diet, and making sure you're doing something that's impact.
Can you just share real quick before you go, calcium? Yes. Getting calcium in your diet. What's your favorite way to get in your diet? I'm going to do some biceps.
I have a couple of ways. One I use my USANA supplement, which is a calcium supplement pill.
Right.
I also eat lots of leafy green, like we talked about kale down there.
Do you hear that? That's where calcium comes from.
Dark green leafy vegetables, and kale is right there. I also do strength conditioning exercises where you're using your own body weight. That helps stimulate your bone. So those things in combination, you'll be a rock star.
You hear that? You'll be a rock star.
All right, we've come to the part of the workout where we actually get down onto the floor.
All right.
So we need something like a mat, or if you're on carpet, get a towel, just something to kind of protect your forearms, because we'll be starting with one of my all-time favorite ab exercises, which is a plank.
Now, you don't really move during a plank. Why is that so effective?
It's so effective because, one, you are holding up your entire body with your forearms and your legs, which means you have to engage in that belly. If you don't, it kind of collapses.
Right.
So in order to stay in the position, those muscles that wrap around that torso are firing. And so it's a great exercise.
How long do you hold a plank for?
Well, I like to hold for a minute, and I'm building up my students in my class and my clients to be in that minute. But that doesn't mean you start there. You can start at 5 seconds. You can start at 10 seconds. The key to a plank is your body position. So it's keeping that perfect form and then building the strength.
All right, get your stopwatches ready.
And let's get seeing how your form is.
All right.
All right. So the key with the plank is that, one, you've got the belly firing like we talked about. Your shoulders you can press down towards your waist. Glutes are firing, and you're balanced between your forearms and your toes. And you're holding and you're breathing, right?
I'm breathing.
So the breathing is so important at this point. Think of your belly button pulling up towards your spine and holding, holding, holding. Shall we say about 15 seconds to go?
Sure.
How does that feel? All right, so 15.
Are you
and
with
14.
me?
You are so with us. And 12 and 10. Hold on. 9, 8, 7. This is where you start to really feel that pull. That strength has got to come from deep within. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and just let yourself come right down.
Tell me you did that.
Wonderful. I love
Everything inside of me started shaking, and I broke out in a sweat. And you know what's amazing? You're not moving, but everything is moving.
And it turns on. Like, I've had people in my classes say, all of a sudden I just had this fire, because it is. It's a real internal power move, and I love it. So one of the things I want you to work on is adding that in throughout your workout, but also even on an off day, just try it. Everyone has a minute. So get down, practice your plank. Now you have a special exercise that we're going to do with our SpinGym.
Well, I wanted Kathy to talk for a second, because so many of us spend time doing sit-ups. And one of my pet peeves, and I think a lot of people in the fitness industry, watch so many people do this. And they're working their what? Their neck. Doesn't help your abs. Or they're flailing all over the place, and you're not getting a core workout.
Right.
You're really not doing much. So explain to me, why isn't a sit-up the best, or how is a better way to do it?
Well, doing exercises for your abs, it again requires variety.
Right.
Doing the same exercise over and over again is only going to get you strong in that particular spot. So it's so important, again, about form, and then about creating variations in those exercises. The key about that traditional crunch, that sit-up, is about getting your elbows back, letting your head rest, as I always say, heavy like a bowling ball, and peel those shoulder blades just up so they're off the mat, and then back down again. You don't have to come all the way up, and you move in one piece.
See, that's where SpinGym comes in, and that's where Kathy and I were working out the other day in her studio, talking about how SpinGym really changes up the whole game of abs. So
Totally,
I showed her
and I
basic.
love this.
Well, because I showed you basic. I mean, you can certainly come up while you SpinGym, and you know what's unique is you're using your whole upper body. You have to stay engaged, or your SpinGym stops spinning.
So go ahead and get onto your backs just in this position with your SpinGym.
Yeah, I actually don't know that we need to get all the way down for this. I mean, you can engage just here.
Right.
But I would recommend that you sit first, in a very
And
comfortable position.
flex those feet so your heels are down, toes are up, knees are slightly bent.
And arch back just until you feel the whole wall engaged.
And it's a grab. It's almost like a grab just before you would feel your back take over. Don't let the back get in. Stay up enough so that you've got that ab engaged.
Now, by the way, if you can just do this,
That's an
start.
exercise.
This is an exercise. I think a little bit more advanced is to actually spin gym while you're doing this.
Exactly, because you got to breathe, you got to hold, because we're stabilizing. You're stabilizing with those abs. You've got your hip flexors, which are holding, they're firing, and now you add in the upper body. This is a full workout.
All right, now if you want to take it up a notch, pick up your left leg. You want to count it out for me, trainer?
Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay,
1.
so now change legs and change position of spin gym. Go for it.
Here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And this is where I get to show off because I've been doing this for a while. How about both legs?
Wow.
Go for
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holy
Want something else? Even
heck.
more? Wait, I'm not finished.
Amazing.
I'm not finished. How about we do a little oblique work while we're here?
Okay.
Turn to the side. Bring your knees here, and I love the fact
Okay.
that you're counting.
All right,
'Cause
so
now-
now the legs are turned sideways, your feet are elevated, but your body is straight. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Other side. You
Beautiful.
got two obliques. Will you explain where your obliques are and what they do?
Think of like a corset that wraps around your waistline. Those are the muscles that pull that waist together. Are you
3,
counting?
2,
2, and 1.
1.
Awesome.
That is an ab workout.
Hey,
That was beautiful.
we did it.
That was really fun.
That was fantastic.
Well, you know, it's a very unique experience, and I have to share with you that that is an experience that a lot of the wonderful, in-shape movie stars that you know and love, that's what they do.
We do that workout. We do that workout. So, right on, girl. But the workout doesn't end without a nice stretch at the end, which brings it all together. And I feel that it's very important to make sure that you spend those few minutes at the end of your workout when your body is warm, that you do a little bit of a stretch. And we've got some great stretches with this that you have shown me that I love.
Well, you know the interesting thing about stretching with a spin gym is that if you just stretch overhead, there's no dynamic action between your arms. When you add the tension, you're going to unwind your spin gym. And you simply take it overhead and you stretch. Literally, this is a static stretch. Can you feel that?
Through the shoulder blades, it is beautiful.
Now make sure, because as soon as I did this, my belly extended, make sure you pull your belly button back towards your spine and it opens up your entire back. And then with a big breath, remember, energy through your fingers. This is a stretch. Come over to the right. And just.
And you get that gentle pull, which takes it down the lat.
Isn't that extraordinary?
It's amazing.
Now, I don't know about you, but I carry a lot of my tension in my shoulders. So one of the favorite things I love to do is to come forward and open up everything in between my shoulder blades, drop my head, round my back over, and pull. You feel that?
Oh.
I know it may not look like we're doing much, but every muscle in my back is relaxing. And then I might take it all the way down and let it hang for a second and roll all the way up.
That's heaven.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Absolute heaven.
And one of my favorites, we know, the coffee grinder. You gotta just let your back and your hips go. Ooh.
And you know, what's amazing is that when you have a place for your arms to kind of hang out,
Right.
you can really feel this whole body release and stretch.
Now here's one I haven't shown you.
Let
You
me
guys
see.
may know this. You take SpinGym in your two fingers, have it face your hand, hold on, and then you dive your hand forward. And for those of us who didn't grow up texting and typing, where do you feel that?
I have golfer's elbow from all the golfing that I don't do.
That's interesting.
But this is the stretch.
Is that beautiful?
This is beautiful.
Take the other hand and face it towards your face with two fingers in, and then dive it over. For me, it's literally just typing and texting, and I do this every single day at my desk, maybe 2 or 3 times, and all of that goes.
It hits the spot.
And then, of course, you know when you're finished with your stretching, the only piece of fitness equipment that makes a great piece of jewelry. You gotta love it.
Hold on. Wait for
Have you
me.
you've never-
Wait for me.
And I'm waiting for you two at home. There you go. Now, you know when you're walking around the house, you say, I don't have time to exercise, just take it off. You got 5 minutes? Got 20 minutes?
I mean, I love it. You're so great.
Well, I just, I want to take a special moment to thank Kathy for joining all of us. I think what was great about today is it's a unique exercise. It's not what we normally do. It's a variation, and for me that leads to muscle confusion, which leads to results, gets you tight, toned, and trim. Anything else that you want to share with
Well,
viewers?
I just want to say it's been awesome, and I've been loving being in a class with you at home, and I want you to do this workout at least 3 to 4 times a week. That way you've got a day in between, you will get results, you'll get stronger, and you can also add repetition as well as time on some of those exercises. So it's up to you to take this workout in your hands and own it.
And
right?
feel like a celebrity. Kathy
And feel
Kaehler.
good.
I love you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye. I just adore you.